Why you said?
Grace Pooter doesn't like playing games.
What's it doing?
It crashes when they play Dark Side or Divers.
What? Really? Ours ran fine before.
Mm-hmm. They've reinstalled Windows. Still does the same thing.
What graphics card do they have?
1070. They have the exact same one as I do.
I thought you had an AMD.
No.
Oh.
And before I had a 1070 Ti, and now I have a 4070.
Gotcha. Interesting. Wonder why it's crashing.
Guess what I remembered how to do?
I hate that you learned how to remember how to Bing. I'm really glad we got to the void ship in an autosave before the power went out last week.
It didn't, though.
What do you mean it didn't?
Because we're not at the void ship yet.
Well, we did all this.
Mm-hmm.
So we do still have some to go through. And we need to go talk to Janaris. Scan this. That's what we've done, right?
I'm interested with how you're going about things.
What do you mean?
Would you mind turning the game down a little bit? It's a little loud in my ears. Sorry to be selfish.
No, it's fine.
It's probably fun in there.
It is probably.
There we go.
Extract.
Mm-hmm. So if there's minerals available for pulling off the planet,
We can extract.
if you have an extractium.
Makes sense. Fair enough.
So where are we going? Rycab Minoris or...
Well, we were talking to the guy, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to do that right away.
Okay.
Or we could go to Urag V.
We were going to Rykad when the power went out last week.
I'm very interested.
You keep saying this, but you won't tell me why.
Well, because there are
outside.
consequences to the order you do things.
Fair enough. Pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience.
Oh,
with you first.
yes.
Yeah, this is what we were doing. We were dealing with this guy. Okay. We're going to speed run through this conversation. Because we've already had it.
Mm-hmm. Abelard, whack his pee-pee! Say the word, me lord.
Load, motherfucker.
I have my peen whacker hammer.
Whacker hammer. Alright. Skip. Let's see here. I believe this is what I selected last time. Stand by it. I think this is what I said last time.
Mm-hmm.
Gerard remembers what I did better than I remember what I did. Start. Say. What is it? Equal 4. Alright. I think I did ask for his perspective.
Mm-hmm. And then you did number 5. Well, no, not from here. I just say I see. Nope. Sorry, number 4.
Yeah, I was about to say, we definitely didn't select number 5, because I wasn't about to pass up content. Alright, here we go. This is where we basically lost our power. What is the... Oh, I have to select them? Is that what that's telling me?
Yeah, because he's part of it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All psychers have 2 types of psychic powers, minor and major. Hello. Oh. Seneschal's getting some fucking rocks thrown at him.
The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors.
That's fucked up, dude.
I mean, he just got a jar of piss thrown at him.
I mean, yeah, but also wishing
If you threw a jar of piss at me, I'd lobotomize you.
Good to know. Good to know where we stand.
Don't throw piss at me, and we'll be fine.
It's fair. I have no plans of throwing piss at you.
Unless I ask for it.
No, even then.
Thank God.
People dared to disrespect a senior officer.
They would not have the chance to express such disrespect if we were not here, and if the situation had been dealt with by the relevant officers. It is a junior officer's worst failing to pass problems up the chain of command. I have never been able to abide it. I shall say it again. It was a mistake to come here on Lieutenant Vent's whim, Lord Captain.
No.
I must admit that the lieutenant is by no means the worst material for an officer. But in the name of terror, the girl is the same age as my eldest great-granddaughter. And she has the gall to tell me how to manage the lower decks and hunt down cultists. It'll be another 20 years at least before she be entrusted to act without oversight.
Let's keep moving. Let's get to the bottom of this. You resemble me, resembling a nest made of thermal insulation materials. Lower deck rabble, yo. I love your hat.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
My nerves are frayed.
She's so normal and good.
Uh-huh.
A tantalizing anomaly.
How do I examine this plate?
Oh, there's a puzzle.
I can interact with nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me through. Maybe
Here, I'll pull up the answer.
I'm restless.
To the ordinary,
Pressing all kinds of buttons right now.
I am an enigma. Huh?
Deck one. Like everything, all ours. Ah, here's the button I use to highlight shit. What is this valve? Not interact. Okay.
They will see.
There you go then.
Oh yes, they all will see.
More pipe. Cannot click on any of these. Okay. Another valve here. Guessing we gotta do something before we can do this pipe puzzle. I'm seeing a lot of
I still do not
elves.
see our purpose in coming here.
None of them I can
Relax,
click
old
on.
man.
Whoop. Hello. Sounds of heated discussion reverberate through the ship bays. Lieutenant Elvira Vent of the ship's enforcers is barring the path of her superior master-at-arms, Costa Sarabek, who has arrived clad in armor. Judging by the expressions, a tone standoff has dragged on for some time. Standoff has dragged on for some time already and has now reached a boiling point. Wait, I can read words. It's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry about me.
Not at all.
Okay. Lieutenant Vent, my patience is wearing thin. I have given you an order. Now get out of my way. I cannot comply with that order, ma'am. This is my deck, my sector. So long as this area remains under Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without express permission. There's only 3 people who are authorized to make me stand down. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself.
So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears.
Your ladyship. Okay. What's the situation? Your ladyship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow. Under control, Lieutenant. I've come here to lead an investigate unit. And what do I see? The rabble is on the verge of mutiny. There is nothing to investigate. This calls for immediate repressions and firing squads. And you, Vent, are to step away from facing charges yourself. Are a step away.
You're good.
I can't read today.
That's okay.
Never
High
read.
Gothic is a bit of a mouthful.
True. It's not exactly the... it doesn't exactly flow all the time. This is such a wild thing. We're not doing that. We gotta talk. Lord's mouth twists, but he restrains himself and says nothing. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck.
There's an important decision to be made here.
I mean, clearly.
I already know the choice you're gonna make.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
A dozen pairs of eyes stare apprehensively. People before you are typical inhabitants of the lower deck. You take simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces they display varying levels of mutation. From the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Oh no, they're mutating.
Well, that's just... Generations in the warp will do that, even with Gellerfield.
Fair enough.
Look, Lord Captain, you've come down to us.
Tell me what's troubling you. Why are you striking?
Striking? That's news to us, your ladyship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think.
I see. And are you working?
Ah, shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your ladyship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. One wrong word and they're reaching for the batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heat and to hold bays for a week at a time. So we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those enforcers.
Old woman spits on the floor and rubs at the spittle with her toe of her worn-out shoe. Magenta does not interrupt the workers, but she sees the sadness well in her eyes. When a children's deaths are mentioned, she quietly whispers a requiem prayer to make it. Interesting.
It's all true. Vent is the only enforcer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks, and who grew up amidships and has no fellow feeling toward us. Your ladyship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, just servants. We've plotted no disorder, we went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're asking is to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed.
Well, investigations still need to take place. Persecution started apropos of nothing. I was told that one of you was found in possession of the cultist amulet, or heretic. Yeah. Explain the discrepancy here, Stager.
A cultist amulet? What's that? The Q gold they found on the dead drunkard? If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said that they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people, and there have been no new faces around.
Fuck, what was the voice I gave this guy?
I don't remember.
Definitely not. And if they were, we'd be the first to report them.
And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. And no cult is still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks and boots so fine. I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists are better commanders than us.
Oh, right, yeah. Those boots were really fine. And there was no harm in taking them, right? And as for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor. And when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your ladyship. We're people of faith.
Naive children. Weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the archenemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object could be one of them?
We were told, Holy Sister, but it was a long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my third little one.
That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of holy fathers. Who will you blame when the beasts crawl out of the amulet you stole from the heretics? The holy father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? Okay. Okay. Got it. I'm getting a picture. Abelard. Tell me more.
I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate Chaos Whispers hiding in this section. The specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I am certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action.
Okay.
He's got a point.
I mean, he is right. But the fact that the actions weren't reported to him does...
It's routine. It's all within their jurisdiction.
I don't know. But you need to report back, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, we investigated. We're still working on it. Some of the locals are giving us some trouble.
We were attacked on the way here. Well, attacked is maybe a strong word.
A bottle of piss counts as an attack.
It's a biological attack, if you really think about it. Please explain that to me.
Here's an explanation for you. The people have been pushed to their limit, and now they're lashing out. As if we don't know why these top deck units are being sent down here. Like that one there, the lieutenant won't let past.
Clauses are all inside the bay that's been sealed off. But the lower decks are big. I'm sure there are some people who've had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. And the soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up. A death squad has just arrived. It's no wonder folks are lashing out.
The words seem sincere. Their body language and glances traded between them revealed the news of the attack as shocking. This was not coordinated in any way. But when you have a group this big, nothing really can ever be coordinated.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving them out in the cold for their children to die does seem fucking harsh. The rabble understands only one language, Lord Captain, that is that of violence. As per regulations, should the laborers persist in their unwillingness to cooperate, the next step is limiting air supply and cutting off water supply, which is almost certain to restore order. Peasants can grumble all they want, but in the end, they are the source of their own misery. All they have to do is bow their heads, fall in line, and the need for punitive measures
There you go.
will disappear.
As per regulations. That's why it didn't need to be reported. It was all in according to Kikaku.
What do you want?
Kikaku means plan.
I know.
Oh, would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain herself is asking us Bildrats what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat, and stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. You want the enforcers gone from here. And we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if those cultists do show their faces. I've been leading my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding fags can only improve things around here.
That's not happening.
Oh, you've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers in the upper decks too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting a neighbour out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist bodies and we'll talk to them. One lower deck will do another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. Stager is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I like you, Stager.
You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the United One turns her back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before. All because we dared to speak out.
While Worker's eyes dart between the two arguing leaders, every few seconds he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises. Okay, well, we're definitely not arming them. That's a fucking terrible idea. That's supplying our own mutant.
Oh yes.
Like that. Anarchy. Like just giving everyone a bunch of guns
Why not?
has not worked well for the states.
Well, not everybody has guns in the States.
Are you saying more guns would solve the problem?
Yeah? I think fucking marksmanship should be taught in high schools.
I do think that. I do think firearm safety should be taught.
And hunter safety.
Yeah. This is a fucking harsh one. That's terrible. Although I am fascinated about what the consequences would be. Do they revolt? They have to, right? That's the only logical endpoint for that.
I don't know.
I don't think I need to ask Abelard his opinion. I'm We also need the enforcers to like weed out heretic.
Yep.
Like the fucking threat of chaos is very real.
And it does not take a lot.
No, and it's not like it's a very provable threat. We can see the consequences of it as they had just
happened
attacked.
like last week.
Yeah, we just saw what happened, guys. Alright, let's roll our coercion.
Hold man, listen. The Lord Captain herself has come down to us as is offering concessions. I don't know a single person in all of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to him. Back down, now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old man. The three clans of Depot 4 are acting as one. We've made our minds up, and it's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that.
That is a bridge too far for sure.
You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave of you against an old woman. I'll shut up, I will indeed. I won't go up against two clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace.
You see? Old Nan, quite the attitude there.
Yep.
She's not gonna go up against them on her own.
Yeah, no, she just
So if she had a bunch of guns, probably.
Yeah.
That's great. Just fantastic. Lord Captain, we're all agreed. Now kill them.
That'd be such a wild turn. That'd be such a bitch move. I do kind of wish I could kill Old Nan.
Kill them all.
Yeah, but that's not gonna get me what I need.
It'll get you what you want.
I mean, sure.
You want the bitch dead.
I want her
Dead.
to be made. I want her to be made an example of.
Ah. Oh, interesting, TK. This is not what I expected.
Like, everyone else has agreed to reasonable concessions.
Yeah. They're not asking for a lot.
Exactly. So the one person who keeps
Wants
pressing
everything?
the issue and is asking for the unreasonable. Yeah, just put him down right now.
Wacko peepee. Say the word, me lord. I'll rig a bunk with explosives.
Persecution will stop, and I expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets. Yes. Cooperation is key here.
Or weapons, which is the important part.
Or weapons.
Your ladyship, thank you. You have not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell me grandchildren about this. Of course, your ladyship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned.
That's what I like to hear.
And that's it, that's all.
You get away today, old man.
I wonder, can we... Oh. I was like, can we follow her?
What lies beyond?
Why is your fucking rogue trader actually insane?
I wanted to inspire bad decisions in myself.
DK, I'm trying to give you bad decisions. You could have just killed all of them.
I could have killed all of them. That's a little too bad.
Coward.
I don't think we can do anything with these fucking pipes.
We didn't pass the awareness check.
Lame.
I have an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment.
Alright, Abelard.
Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You kowtowed to the disloyal rabble. You believed their lies and showed them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them with open arms and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they like, because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the Von Valencia's protectorate?
Okay.
Rein him in.
Alright.
I mean, technically he does have a point.
I mean, he has a point, but it's completely unfounded and not based in any evidence.
I don't know, old Nan.
That's why I'm saying we should have been able to kill Old Nan. Like, if we would have been able to do that,
You would have been happy?
Yeah, we would have been happy. I think we would have all walked away happy. I do wish I could try and like convince them to see it from my perspective. That people who actually want to be on the ship and trust in their leadership are more likely to repel the,
So,
chaos.
see it
Now-
from his side of things, though.
Uh-huh.
Because he's probably 200 years old, 300 years old.
Sure.
How often has this been a thing?
That's a good question. We didn't get enough. Like, they wouldn't give us more info. We have to operate with the information that we have.
Based on the regulations and steps that were in place,
Well, you also have to remember that, like,
where did they come from? They had to be there for a reason.
well, sometimes the reason is somebody made a bad decision.
And it kept the ship in working order.
Just because it is
It
kept
works.
it. That's a terrible, terrible
Don't
way.
let the Ordo Mechanicus hear you say that. They'll have you strung up. Doesn't matter if you're rogue trader or not.
You
Rituals.
you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, just because
rituals
something
and
is
traditions.
just because something is tradition doesn't mean it's a good way to do things. Sometimes it does more harm than good. and
No,
it causes
no,
problems.
that's not how this works. That's how the whole ship runs, is on traditions and rituals. It's how how we keep the machine spirits restful. It's how we get them to bend to our will.
You're being extra right now.
I'm not. That's literally how it works, TK.
No, the machine spirits are fine.
And people are
People
the
are not
people's
machines.
spirits.
People are people's spirits.
No, the people's spirits work exactly the same way. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember, Lord Captain Theodora, do you think she ever let one slipped foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to the grand designs for her protectorate, as any true strategist and rogue trader ought.
Wow, Abelard.
To be fair, he's also still hurting.
I mean, he is probably still covered in piss. He's a little pissy.
Yeah, and, Lady Theodora was... she was captain of the ship for a long time.
Maybe if Theodora had spent more time in trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There's a new Lord Captain aboard the ship, and I will not repeat her mistakes.
Jesus. That's harsh.
Well, I mean, there's a reason that they were all blind to the mutiny that was about to happen. It's because they didn't move themselves out of the designs of tradition, right?
Yeah, the Master of Whispers was a whispering rat.
And whose fault is that? Who puts them in that position?
The Lord Captain.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a reason why I should continue listening to your advice and trusting your judgment. Right now, I don't see any. That's strong, though. It had spiraled out of control. I like all of these a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of these a lot. I like you, Abelard, but I do kind of need to,
Rein him in.
Put the cigarette out on you a little bit. This is all your fault.
Hot. Hit him with the number 2. Oh, well, you want to give him the 3. Give him the 3. Be hard on him if you want.
I do want to be hard on him. This is a little too personal. This is
That's digging up some fucking...
Yeah, I'm not gonna dig up.
That's ripping the trauma bandage off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dig up the old Lord Captain or the old rogue trader and shove it in his face.
Yeah, because he considers himself a failure for not protecting her in the first place.
Yeah. Give me a reason why I should continue listening to your advice and trusting your judgment. Right now, I don't see it.
I never expected to hear such words after all my years of service. I suppose I've brought this on myself. Allow me to explain.
Please, Abelard.
The prosperity of the Von Valencia's protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodore's deeds the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds, they create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military.
I can imagine the military was much worse.
So I left behind everything I'd known, everything my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, you see, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off on her flagship for long periods, to distant frontiers on scouting voyages. And the advancement of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly, everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hangar on a seismically active world.
Abelard, are you admitting to me that you were very precious about the thing that you had built?
One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed,
And who knows what is happening on the planets? I tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am duty-bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from the problems in the past that have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot be suddenly deemed excess to requirements.
He's got a point.
I don't know that he does. I don't agree.
You've been the rogue trader for 15 minutes.
And I'm alive.
Yeah, and this has happened before in the past, and he's just taking care of it.
Look, man.
That's the way
I get what you're
the way
saying.
the cookie crumbles.
I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree that has been the way the cookie has been crumbling.
And it has worked.
Has worked. Does not mean it will continue to work.
You didn't let it continue to work. You didn't give it the opportunity to continue to work.
So you should just drive the car until it falls apart. If it's been working the whole time, you should just drive it until
You
it
follow
falls
the
apart.
procedures that are in place to keep it running, and it won't fall apart.
Everything needs to be replaced eventually.
In the same manner and tooling. You don't replace like a Ferrari door with one off the Sunfire outside, do you?
Well, no. But maybe you don't need to be driving a Ferrari anymore. Maybe
Sure.
maybe a Ferrari is not
But you
the
were
appropriate.
gifted one.
Maybe the Ferrari is not the appropriate tool for the job.
It was the one you were given, though. It was the tool you were handed, and you need to keep it running.
Disagree. Hard disagree. Hello, Mouse.
Hello, Ms. Mouse. You agree with me. But that's more like a cat would think anyway.
Sorry, that's more like a what would think?
A cat would think anyway.
What? What do you mean?
Things exist in the way that they do for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I think Miss Mouse would be a very different style of rogue trader.
Oh, for sure.
Probably find the first oceanic world and spend her days hunting.
Sleeping, probably.
It's
Licking
like
my-
50% like plains and 50% ocean. You know, it's funny. Vinny has much smaller teeth than you and much smaller claws. So yours actually hurt less even though you bite harder.
What Theodore Crater Nitros. Operations. Otherwise, smooth operations. No. Obviously, I don't agree with that. This is really harsh. I've seen
Yeah,
plenty
right?
of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little competence. I have no plans to rely on your judgment and your tried and tested procedures in the future. That's fucked up. Let's see here.
I mean, I kind of like that second one.
I do like 2. I think 2 is more where we're going here. It's not going to be.
Or
I'm
number
not
3.
What?
Or no.
No. This is very much not what I'm.
That
going
goes back to
Like, I'm not Theodora. We're in a new world.
Mhm.
You can't be so precious about the things that were in the past, because that is not the world we now live in.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're going with. I understand.
TK, you wanna know something funny? I made the exact same decisions as you in this conversation, so like as much as I'm busting your balls over
You're
it.
trying to steer me to be eviler.
No,
Not
I'm
even
just
evil,
this is
more-
what Abelard would say, more in line with what the world would have created of you.
Gotcha.
Yes, Lord Captain. Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership. I shall remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in.
Abelard, I still trust you.
I trust Abelard implicitly.
Exactly. I still trust you, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get my hands dirty.
And now, please let us leave the lower decks. If the rogue trader decides to stretch her legs, there are far more suitable places.
All right.
That you won't have jars of piss tossed at you.
I do respect not having jars of piss tossing.
It's an honor.
All right. The situation
Choose characters
is
and play the
resolved.
game together. Thanks.
Thanks, video
buddy.
game. Great tip.
Thanks, Tips.
I was wondering why you're pushing against it so hard. Like, what?
Oh yeah, no, like TK, I've made the exact same decisions as you.
So funny.
I'm just giving you the in-world response.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inhabiting a character, damn it.
You're doing a good job.
I could see you getting frustrated, so I felt like I had to explain that a little bit.
Like, I was like, why are you so bent on trying to convince me that this, like, I should be harder on people? Like, I'm so confused.
No, I play the balancing game in this.
Well, yeah, everything's a
there's
balancing act.
Times when I'm an iconoclast, I am very human, and then there are times when I am incredibly dogmatic.
Well, yeah.
Never heretical, though.
No. Probably not going to be hitting any heretical triggers on our playthrough here.
Oh.
Oh, hello. As the ship makes its way through the star system, strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the quill you've been using to draw up yet another order falls from your hand. Falling into a dream. Raise your head with a start. Someone else is here, in your study. You stand up and stare at dozens and dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among their number, you recognize the disfigured, bloodied faces of those who died in the ship's bridge, and those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You are alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take you. As if of its own accord, the shard laying on the edge of the desk, sole remnant of Conrad Vutvir's weapon, slips into your hand. The metal is searing cold. Dead sway from side to side, closing around you in a nightmarishly slow advance.
Hit him with a number 2. Be a little fun with it.
I did wish for some of them to die. What you hear in response is unintelligible voice. I'm clearly like losing my mind, having a little nightmare. Anger ignites your chest. You clutch the shard, which ravenously bites your palm with a sharp edge. We're not using that. We need to get rid of that. Throw that away. An unbearably bright light floods everything around you. You find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, your body shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, curved design, and an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before. There, on the bridge. And the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven. The path is chosen. Accept your fate, champion. Never, motherfucker! Get out of my hand! Your body refuses to obey your mind. The handle feels as if it is becoming one with your hands, and the gaze of the demonic eye sets your very soul ablaze. Resisting your fate is futile. You scream as you feel your soul burn away. You awaken from the vision, kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweats and with a sour taste in your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle on to recall the faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on the palm and the bloody shard laying on the floor remind you of what just transpired. You would rather die than touch that thing, so you reach a shaking hand for the Vox to call for a servitor. Now, you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, and head to the nearest airlock, to be claimed by the Void. Well, hold up. Throwing it out the airlock's not necessarily a greater idea. Not that anything could really be found in the vastness of space, but I'd rather not chance it.
What else you meant to do with it?
Destroy it if possible.
You're orbiting a sun.
Toss it into the sun is a good choice, yeah.
That's where I like to think.
Like, even if it doesn't get destroyed by the sun, Like, say it's some sort of impossibly powerful artifact that can't be destroyed by the 4 million degrees Fahrenheit that the sun is. What's gonna go in and get it?
Demons?
I mean, I feel like even a demon couldn't survive the power of the sun.
It depends on the demon, I guess.
Yes.
Champions of Corn.
There aren't any fire, right?
I don't know.
Made of fire?
A lot of them use fire as weapons.
It's true.
The elevator's on the other side.
Oh, yeah, right. I don't necessarily love that there's an elevator right into my room. That
Who
seems
else is gonna take it?
heretics.
Well, it goes from the
probably
main
got-
deck to your chambers.
Yeah, but like,
Nobody's allowed on the deck.
there was a chaos demon on the deck a week earlier.
Yeah, but that's because somebody opened the door.
You're not wrong. Also, it probably came up from her room, based on everything we saw.
Well, no, because there was no evidence of the rituals or anything in place, and she was killed with a single shot. The same
Yeah.
with the Master at Arms.
We still don't know who killed her, and I doubt that Kunrad did it.
He was upset when he heard,
Yeah,
because he was like, "It's supposed to be mine."
yeah. I also don't think he's a crack shot like that, you know?
Not enough to get the drop on Mort.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Mort would have fucking...
Mort's from a death world.
Mort would have put him under.
So whatever happened, it was somebody they weren't expecting.
Somebody probably human.
Humanoid.
Humanoid.
Because there's
Not chaos, is what I mean, more.
chaos adjacent, perhaps. Eldar? Dark Eldar?
Maybe Eldar? Go to the starport. And we've leveled.
That's right, his name was Cormac Everstar.
Yeah.
AC Ironwolf.
Yeah. I was thinking about this after I messaged you, like, I'm pretty sure it was whatever Corwin, I think that's what I said. And I was thinking about, like, didn't you name your character the same thing? There you go. That doesn't sound good.
Nope.
Finally a fight. But first we gotta level up. Everybody hold, stop the fight. We've gotta put points in, you don't understand. Starport greets you with a din of ordnance and the smell of explosives tickle your nostrils. It is difficult to tell through the smoke who is firing at whom.
Halt! Weapons on the ground or I'm firing! Alright, so our skies are in lockdown, the rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and you lot just happen to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it. And on a shuttle like that, where did you get it? Stolen from the palace, isn't it? Grab 'em, lads! We've got ourselves a rebel landing force!
Fucking put a hand on me, I dare you.
By the Holy Throne, what is this mess?
Daria glances around. They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them.
Yep, number 2. Number 2!
Yeah.
Abelard!
Enlighten this rabble about the proper manner of greeting the God Emperor's chosen.
You stand before Rogue Trader Von Valancius, you ignorant worm. Snap to attention this instant and give her ladyship a formal report. Oh, my mistake, ma'am. At once, the starboard is under the control of the Governor's Wardens. Perimeter Commander is Sergeant... Ah, bollocks.
Fuck. No! John said it was one day before retirement.
Pardon me, Mom. Sergeant Lassick Melgar, report. My unit is holding the starboard on the Governor's orders. How may I serve?
I mean, this is funny. I think we should say this.
Give her.
Some dirty dog nearly shot down my shuttle.
Just the most detached fucking high class.
Mm-hmm.
There was a peasant looking at me.
Affirmative.
It's more like a peasant shot at me. I was riding my motorcade down the street.
And some bastard took a shot at me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Affirmative, your ladyship, ma'am. It's all those damn rebels. Those maggots somehow got their hands on anti-aircraft battery, and it's causing our shuttles no end of trouble. That thing really packs a punch. You're lucky they missed you. I've seen them fry 2 shuttles carrying reinforcements, and not a soul survived.
What is going on?
The fuck is happening?
Unrest, ma'am. Armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First the lower levels sparked, and then it went up the spires. They hit the Vox Hub, the arsenals, and the mag train stations. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked to satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course for landing on Rycab and Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures and ordered to increase security at the key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the ward and details. The alarm was raised and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. They're crashing us, the scumbags. It's been a whole turn since the last reinforcements came in. We're running low on ammo. Every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but they'll drive us out of here any minute.
Hit him with a number 4. You feel good? Feel good about that? You're doing good, buddy.
You're
Good
good
boy.
boy. Good job. What caused this rebellion?
Ill force, man. We've fallen on our times. The ground keeps shaking. Things keep exploding. The people are scared. They've forgotten all about their duty. And that's when those, Emperor forgive me, preachers came. They started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few, but they just kept coming, more and more of them.
Chaos preachers.
Yeah. Alright. I wish there was one of these two, but slightly more cunty. You know? Like,
Then number 2.
no, but this isn't...
That's cunty.
Yeah, but it's not like we're gonna help you. Like, this is too harsh. I need something in between these. I need something that's like, very well, I'll clean up your mess. Something like that, you know?
It's awful patronizing, number 3, anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with 3 for lack of a better option.
Mm-hmm.
But she says it sarcastically.
Yeah.
You're doing fine work, Malagar. And so are your troops. It's people like you who hold the Imperium together.
Such condescending.
I live to serve.
Okay. Did anyone from the Inquisition come through here?
I don't know, Mom. There definitely haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters, your ladyship, Mom.
Alright, I will go to the governor.
If I may report, Mom, as long as the rebels keep shooting the damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. It would have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous.
Well, you see, this rebel did shoot at my ship, so I do intend on taking care of that.
I have no one to send with you as an escort. I assign all available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. A Vox cast orders to them to wait for you. I'll inform headquarters they better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we will follow the governor's orders and hold the line.
You're a good soldier, but you've got a lot of blood on your hands, both yours and others. You know, the same hand that slews now might falter in darkness. Rank and
Epaulets.
epaulets won't save you from the bitterness.
Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head round those fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight to my last drop.
Okay, he didn't pick up on my sarcasm either, Adira.
To be fair, he spent the last day getting shot at, so...
It's true, he's probably a little concussed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
A little preoccupied.
Tell me about this tech priest.
Very important first person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. He kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amarnat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions, though. Said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. I know who that is. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep the trouble at bay.
That's a suicide request. That's too much. God, there's no good, like, intermediate options.
I hit him with that.
The paperwork's gonna get lost.
I live to serve.
Another explosion interrupts the sergeant words.
Alright, let's get the bastards.
Alright, let me level up. Target's next attack will ignore cover and will have double the effective distance. Seems pretty good. Just move. Gains additional MP equal to the fellowship bonus. The target only use movement abilities for measures during. This seems super. Do I get multiple of these? Oh yeah, I think I see another one right here. I'll start moving, I think. Alright. More ballistic skill. Can't put more ballistic skill in. What are you talking about? Bullshit.
What do you mean?
It's currently maxed, I guess?
No, you get one. That's one you're already getting.
Oh.
So you can't double dip.
Okay. Well, agility for the dodge
See
then.
that? They almost knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
Alright. Fucking calm down,
I do
Adira.
not think
No,
the
Adira's
Red
on the right
should take
track.
a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Summary execution shall be
Weh.
You calm down.
Trying to remember what I named that document I made. Here it is. It's untitled. That's why I couldn't find it.
Right of you.
What level are we?
6. Pretty sure. Yeah, 6.
I think I took rapid fire last level.
You can check.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Ooh. I think heavy weapon proficiency is what I need next.
I'm heavy weapons guy.
That's armor, heavy weapon. So I can use big bolter when we get it. Even though that will not be for a while.
Yup.
Alright, there we go. Sorry that took so long.
Let us seize the moment.
I'm gonna go rob this dead guy.
what
Oh,
an
bollocks!
amazing attempt at defiance.
I think you're about to have a combat.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
I did. A little out of position. This just keeps happening to us, doesn't it? As close as I can get.
Poor Mac. What are you doing all the way back there?
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna kill this man.
Hold on.
Yeah, you missed. Piss boy missed.
This boy.
What if?
Oh.
Let's see.
No one.
I will
Yeah.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Schemes within
All right, Argenta.
schemes within schemes.
Really far to shoot.
There's only two that you have the line of sight on. And it's that one there. Or the one to the left of the rebel gunner. Yep. Oh, nice. You can nail him.
Percent.
You can't. You can only make a single shot.
39. Well,
I'll do it.
damn it. Well. Shit. What's in the fucking way? We're here for now.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Got a couple
Did
of
you
hits.
just dump a whole mag?
Not a whole mag. Still got lots of ammo. He did fire.
9 runs?
Yeah, a couple. Probably makes
As
sense
the
to get.
Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle.
She just calmly strides.
Yeah, just take a step to the left. Come on, finish him off. Oh,
Yeah.
59%. Chance for overpen. We take it. Good shit.
Doubt
Unreal.
is for the weak.
Alright, there you go, girl.
Let's get to it.
Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Time to slaughter someone.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking a big game, considering they can't shoot where the fuck.
Here we go.
Yeah, that was a hell of an attempt at a long shot. Are you gonna rush this man? I respect it. What was your percent chance to hit on that?
25.
Oh, okay.
It's probably fine if I just run up here.
It's probably. That's not exactly cover, but you'll do. Oh, you hit that guy though.
Run, motherfucker! I'm just gonna shoot him again. I have to do everything around here, Abelard.
Your end was inevitable.
Looked like you rested your arm on Abelard's shoulder to brace it.
That's the best part.
So I'm assuming those do not explode.
Oh no, they do.
Alright,
Let's make it quick.
good to know.
I'm not as worried about it as I probably should be, though.
I'll brush this off.
Ow.
Away.
Camera's freaking out.
Let's get to it.
How are you in the back line yet? I've taken half as much damage as you.
They know where the most dangerous targets are.
Oh. Oh, Adira! Give some of these boys headaches, will you?
Dare I yell at these men? Ooh.
An unfortunate turn of fate.
Unfortunate. I thought you were gonna hit all those dudes.
I got 2 of them. Oh no!
Barrels of
Forgot about the perils of the warp.
I've never felt pain
Ooh,
like
boy.
this.
That was
Big
a big
hit.
Here we go.
Don't shoot her.
Just a minor setback.
Okay.
Let's get
Cormac
to
and fucking Abelard ate those for you.
Oh yeah, they can take a beating, them guys.
Alright. Not a lot I can do from here. And reach you guys.
Let's see.
Cormac,
Yes, Mom.
kill that man who's trying to kill Adira. If you'd be so kind.
Can't do it with that.
Couldn't finish him. Oh,
Just gonna eat the hit for her,
fair enough.
if it's all possible.
Could go for the shot myself.
You should be able to shoot him from there.
30%.
God almighty, why are you such a crap shot? So that one you can only use on yourself, I'm pretty sure.
No, I could use it on you.
Or Adira, I'll move her into cover.
Can't actually use it on the deer for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, nobody's close enough.
Oh, you have to be under the voice of command.
No, you have to be within 4 cells.
Oh.
So you get an additional bonus if they're under voice of command.
Yeah, you're right. Why can I target Cormac and no one else? That's the part that I don't understand.
that is actually kind of funny.
I wonder if it's because I'm not, like, because the cover is in my way.
I'm level with you, quote unquote.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I'm definitely like 6 cells away.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Jesus. Ugh.
Yeah, now I can target everyone. It was some weird fucky thing with the elevation and the cover.
Oh, a genius at work.
Everyone's in my way.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Aw.
How feisty we feeling?
Fuck it.
Feeling pretty feisty.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Send it.
Fucking get the asses.
Life is a threat.
I'd say that was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it. resides in the will of the righteous.
Finish him. Oh! On a 72, Argenta? Are you serious?
As the Emperor commands.
Come on,
I
girl.
act.
Thank you.
I half expected her to miss on that one.
I would have lost my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Get him.
One more.
What is going on with you today? 14% is fair. Go for something that's a
Doubt is
little
for the weak.
more likely here. Ah, balls.
Nice.
Save that.
No, I'd pop it now.
Oh, until the end of combat. Yeah,
I'll do
you're
it.
right.
Because you're currently suffering from winded, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. All right. 3
Abelard,
kills ain't
what are we
bad.
doing?
You did all right, Argento. You could have got 2 more though if you really tried.
Abelard said, fuck you, dude.
Yo, fuck this guy.
Not quite close enough for my shotgun, unfortunately.
Wow, nobody can hit that man. Good use of cover.
Yeah, that's one thing that's pretty good about,
Just leaving that guy.
You see, I thought I could get a grenade off.
Ah, I see.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, damn, there you go. Reefer.
Let's get to it.
Oh, wow, they're a boy band.
They just killed
Dipshit.
one of their own dudes.
Get him.
They're so Good job, guard. You know, I was questioning Gerard's decision to just ignore that guy standing beside Adira. But you know what? I did not count on guard with a shot. That's my bad.
No one ever does.
That's my bad. Should have seen my boy standing there representing.
Boy was standing on business.
It's true.
See what you got, Adira.
Nothing.
You ain't got shit, Adira.
You got nothing going, girl. Use it on Argenta, because I've already used it on Argenta. How many turns till she can have it again?
2.
One more round.
Oh, right, because it goes fucking...
Abelard,
Let's see.
you get the buff now.
Nice, Mom. Ooh. You gonna let me move up?
I might let you move up.
Oh, please. Oh no, I wish I'd bring it down. I think I'm too far now.
Turn.
What? Oh!
Bring it down, baby! Bring down the house, Abelard.
Nobody ever expects Abelard with a shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Your ass is grass, fuck
Finish
boy.
this man. Cut this man into 2 pieces. Oh.
I took care of this.
There you go.
I did. I cut him in half.
Just as requested.
As you wish, Mom.
It's true. I did ask. I did ask for that very specific thing. Select all.
Blind madman. We don't
Hanging
need to worry
out.
about you.
Red barrels over here. We recover all of our HP between fight.
Patience.
Over.
My nerves
crazy?
are frayed.
I think that's correct, right? Yeah, we do. We found some shit, I see.
Mm-hmm. Stealing
Also-
everything that isn't nailed down.
It's all ours. I am
Oh no, the heretics got it.
Oh no. The eyes lie. The final
Hello,
dawn
bitch boy.
purifies vision.
Madman.
In true vision, renounce false sight. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
That's the appropriate reaction, to be fair. I just wasn't ready for it.
That knows what they do.
Thank you, my lady. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what these babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. I have to leave now. Who are you?
Lucky Jasper, Mom.
Lucky Jasper, the government's aides. Personal Vox operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders. Are you unharmed? All thanks to you, my lady. Those blind lunatics, are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn them to the void. Go around maiming everyone to get their hands on. Scorching eyes. And they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain to wander the streets babbling nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Command doesn't want anyone to talk about it. I've heard whispers that it's not just some nonsense. Heresy. Actual heresy. Because listening to it scrambles your brain. It made one patrolman freeze in his tracks while the blind mob got a hold of him and carried him from his post off to who knows where. What are you doing out here on your own, dude?
Special orders, Mom.
Following Governor Medena's special instructions, namely... Oh, right, it's a secret assignment. I can't talk about it. Right. Just pistol whip this fucking guy? Wow. Apparently I have a 100% chance of completing this lore and
All the ones that you're seeing, you have a 100% chance of doing. Is if you don't have it, somebody in your party does.
I see. Well, the answer is apparently me for all of them.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I am the officer, I guess. Makes sense. I am the skill monkey.
This is your house.
It is my house. Oh, wow.
It'd be really fucking funny,
That's super fucked up to do to a person, though.
right?
Might get secret info, though, that he wouldn't tell us otherwise.
That's the cuntiest one.
That is true. I do like that. That is very Cecilia.
Oh, Cecilia, you psychotic bitch.
Correct.
I don't even know if that's the words of that song.
It's definitely not.
Oh, yeah, because it's Ophelia. Ophelia, you're breaking my heart. I'm begging you, please don't.
It's definitely Cecilia.
Ah, fuck you.
I'm trying to remember what the rest of the words are.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. I'm begging you, please, to come home.
That's the second part. There's a first.
I don't even know what the name of the song is.
It's called Cecilia. It's just called Cecilia.
Oh, well then. Guess I'll go fuck myself.
Whatever punishment you're afraid of, I can do worse things to you. You would better start talking.
Whatever you can do, I can do better.
I give up. No need to do anything to me. He does not look frightened, however. Relieved is more like. He wanted to get this off his chest. We were just helping him get it out. You
Push
know?
the right button.
Yeah, yeah. Please don't tell anyone, alright? Alright, Governor, I'll make sure I'm punished. So why did they send you to the starport? I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes and... How should I put it? Assess the situation? The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into the Voxnet and are now eavesdropping on the this made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. I accidentally backed up a line somehow. Fucking scrambled my own brain.
That's okay, I don't like this text.
I should actually consider changing the text.
Can you?
Probably. If there's got to be a mod for it, right? It doesn't look like it's...
Put it in Comic Sans. I dare you.
You joke.
I like Comic Sans, it's easy to read.
But it's literally one of the highest rated for readability.
Because it's easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
Put it in High Gothic. Or Wingdings.
Jesus. No, it's chiller?
Yeah.
Chiller font?
Where it's the thin bullshit.
Yeah, fuck.
Times New Roman, make it look like a fucking...
Old school newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot on Rakati Philia, prison planetoid. Rack 5 station is silent, although the navigators there have been, always been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or a captain who could give me an update, but it's hardly a possibility right now. Rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon.
A damning, if you will.
Stops talking a little too abruptly.
No, don't let this go.
So...
Jesus Christ!
I know I coerced you into giving me this information, and now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Wow. Yeah, there is definitely something you're hiding. It's nothing classified, just personal.
There you go.
There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Vicari, the esteemed Yvain Winterscale personal pilot. And the riot reports came from Rakad Philia. Lord Yvain headed there personally, and this rebellion started down here. We lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there.
Great news, buddy.
You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back and those real rebel scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up and set up a voxcaster there. Send them a transmission. The sky is closed off. Don't try to land, but I didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased me. And I was running and I tripped and I broke my caster. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry.
That is why all members of a Voidship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there is always the danger that family ties might disrupt regulations and order.
We're not. Raquel is alive. Really? That's marvelous. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years and 1,000 more for bringing such good news. I'll name my firstborn after you, I swear. In fact, I'll name all of my children after you.
Bit much.
I really wish there was an option for me to spell out my name. It's like, make sure you don't get it wrong.
Now you brutally maim him. Great news, buddy. Your wife's alive.
That's what you get for giving up classified intel. Tell me more about Yvain Winterscale. Esteemed honorable scion of the blessed rogue trader, Caligos Winterscale, master of Rykad system, at the behest of his illustrious father, or grandfather, or uncle, well, his illustrious relative, Lord Yvain, took up residence in Rykad Minoris. You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him a ruler of our world. Lord Yvain is his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. And why do you think he sent him there? I think he's been exiled. Interesting.
Nah, it's probably fine.
It's probably fine. Let's see here. Tell me about your Act 5. There's not much that anyone can tell you about it. That station belongs to the Navis Nobilite themselves. Emperor knows what they do up there, or who even lives there. Scorn ordinary folks. The only person they're willing to grace with an audience is the esteemed Yvain Winterscale.
Do you know what the Navis Nobilite are?
No.
It's our navigators. Like, that's the order of the navigators.
Got it. It's beginning to sound like he's complaining. That place is creepy. They got these order shuttles with servants from ICAD Minoris on a regular basis. I guess they're too important up there to change filters and clean compartments themselves, huh? Except I've never met anyone who's served there. No one ever comes back. Interesting. And I'm not concerned with whether or not you think the governor can handle the rebellion. Looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition. Face turns gray. I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry. But I don't like discussing affairs of the Inquisition. That's probably for the best, actually. That's a good way to get branded a heretic, because if you're looking a little too close to the Inquisition.
Just don't even think about them.
Just
They're not there.
Don't even think about the Inquisition.
Never heard of them.
What's that? What even is that?
The what?
Don't know. I have no more questions. I'm good. Hello. We're not gonna beat this poor man.
It still gives you a second option.
That's so funny. They're really like, are you sure? You could beat this poor man. It's my pleasure to be of service to you, my lady. Been nice to chat to someone normal. I must take my leave. You're right, we shouldn't stay here, or we might run into rebels. I'll go find a safe place to watch the sky for any landing shuttles. May the Emperor protect you, my lady. That was an alright lad. I like him.
He's a lucky bastard to make it this far alive.
Ooh.
I suppose that's why they call him Lucky Gaspar. I wonder.
Ready for another fight? This time with all of us, hopefully in a... Oh. Did you just try to shoot that man?
It's letting me target him.
How are you targeting?
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genius blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance.
What the
that
fuck?
eludes their
I don't think we can actually shoot this guy.
Schemes within schemes.
I think he's invincible.
Motherfucker.
That man is set dressing. He is as
When the faithful
as furniture in this world.
Listen, I just wanted to undress him with my sword.
That's a... Alright, fair enough.
What, TK?
Visual just like a visceral description, you know?
Oh, glorious
Oh,
spectacle
hello.
of your
I didn't even move.
demise.
I will take you
That's fine.
down.
I can reach cover from here. There's Gentek right there. Okay. Oh. Oh, you can go around the left side. That's not closed off. Interesting. Okay, okay. Let's see here.
I'm going to ruin these poor fellows.
Yo, you got any grenades?
Uh-huh.
Okay. These guys aren't quite close enough together.
I have
These
grenades
guys-
and shotguns.
Okay.
Out of my way.
Oh, they're
my
grouping up
way.
just for us. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Fuck you, asshole. As an officer.
It's always Adira.
Hold on.
I mean, to be fair,
Why did
she
I
can do
not
space
see
magic.
this?
I would also probably target her.
Go.
Oh, the rebel commander. Oh, shit!
Odira's down.
Nah, that don't matter.
That don't matter. You.
I like that it's basically Adira's your personal, or Genta's your bodyguard.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
How deep you going?
It's Cormac has the grenades.
Cormac.
That was Mom. I'll
Turn
get all the
some
way up to
people
the
into
sandbags
pace.
then. Oh, well, nope, can't get that far. So all I could do was move.
Yep.
A
Now
wicked
do something
thought.
about it.
Ah. Yes, Mom.
You think I was
Delightful.
just gonna get you to move up with no options? Come on. Yeah, that's what I like to see. It didn't turn them all into paste, but I do respect the effort.
4 out of 5. Ain't bad.
We take those. Good, getting to cover. Good.
And it also means he's gonna take damage next turn anyway, so.
I don't think I actually want to move.
No, because look what's to your left.
Well, yeah, all these is mainly.
Plus the, what is that, scorpion turret?
That is not red, so I kind of assumed that was not against us.
Not yet.
I
my
won't
gun's not-
sully myself with scared.
Alright, come right to me, I guess.
Cleanses the body.
He just tip shit.
Fair enough.
Still standing. Just barely.
Oh, a smoke grenade. Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
Oh, look at those guys
Keep
grouping
grouping
up.
up, boys. Oh my god. For me?
Without deeds is worthless.
You gotta back up and let
Yep,
you hit.
because you're in the threatened area, so pop a melee weapon or
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Oh, yeah.
target the one in front because it'll use that hit chance. Because if you target the one behind, yep. Yeah, that's pretty much the best you're gonna get.
Pain the Emperor to my soul.
Pop a running
The
gun.
Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Agenta, darling.
Come on, girl.
So what I like to do if I have to move somebody out of the threatened area, I'll switch over to their melee weapon, sidearm, and then once I move, I'll switch back.
Gotcha.
Because that still gives you the opportunity to parry.
Ah. He does not have a melee weapon.
We should get her one.
Yeah. No, Cormac! Yeah, my boy! Alright, Cormac, it's your first actual turn in the combat. I know you've already killed 4 dudes. But can you kill a couple more for me? Oh, beautiful. What I like to see. Finish him off, come on.
Really sucks to be this guy in front.
Never stood a chance.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh no, I didn't make it all the way.
Oh no.
And then before I end my turn, I'll switch back to my melee weapon.
So if they try to melee you, you can parry
That's
it.
the one.
Got it. Smart. Smart.
Abelard, would you be so kind?
Will you please take some of the heat off of Cormac, Abelard? Maybe finish off a couple of those guys?
He dodged. Ooh, smart feller.
I think that guy will die from the fire next. Or once it comes to him.
Reduce to dust.
Good thing.
Hold on.
Hold on.
A lot of damage exchange sides very early.
Oh, there he goes.
Ah, Cormac!
He killed 2 of his buddies. Dipshit.
Not my work.
Oh!
Oh!
So fragile.
Let's get to it.
Emperor protects the fallen.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Good thing Argenta has the Medicae.
Go into the
Or not?
Emperor's light.
Never mind.
For I am is chosen.
Well,
What the fuck? How did that...
that went badly fast.
That started out incredibly well.
Yeah, and then it went incredibly poorly very fast.
No. Yeah, there we go. Oh no.
How far back are we?
Oh no.
you kidding me?
Oh no.
Alright. That's where we'll call it a stream. I'll get through all the stuff that we already did for next episode. We'll start at that fight. Remind me to save more often. Fuck. Alright, thanks for joining us for Warhammer Wednesday. It's been wonderful having you. I've been Whiskey Gay. Joining me has been my wonderful co-host, Gerard.
That's what's up.
Next week we won't be playing Warhammer.
We'll be
Rogue
painting.
Trader. We'll be painting some figures.
Because my pile of grey shame is mounting.
I only have Grey Shame. I have nothing painted. So I'm going to order some colors tonight.
Dirty Xenos.
Yes. Of course. Make sure to stop in for our other shows throughout the week. Tomorrow is Gamers, where we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Whoop, whoop.
And then on Saturday, Cyberpunk is on Saturday.
Justice for Night City, baby.
Only on their natural. All right. We'll see you whenever next we see you. We love you.
I wish you
Good
could
night.
at least play like a respectable Xenos faction like orcs.
Bye, everybody.